Podcast tips for guests: how to make the most out of your appearance. If you want to connect with people while also having the opportunity to connect with new clients, then you have to make sure that you pitch yourself regularly. How do guests do good podcasts? So if you want to be a good podcast guest, then you need to make sure that you are adding a valuable amount of information to the podcast itself. Should I be a podcast guest? You may find that you can get a lot of exposure for your brand and that you can also help yourself to appear as a polished and sophisticated professional. Tips that will help you to be the best podcast guest. Sure, you may have polished marketing materials and you may have a great site as well, but when you connect with an audience via audio, you need to talk to your host, and you also need to talk to your audience as if you were talking to one of your friends. Avoid an elevator pitch. Cliché messages might be great for posters and even coffee mugs, but they are not good for podcasts. Be serious about your audio. Going on a podcast with poor audio is the best way for you to give yourself a bad look. Listen to a few shows. You should know the general vibe and the host's personality. Answer the question. Podcast hosts are not politicians, and if you try and skirt around questions, then you will not be able to resonate with the listeners enough, and this is the last thing that you need. Laugh. Stumbling across words is fine because you are not attending a beauty pageant.